So the One Eleuthera Foundation is based in Rock Sound, Eleuthera, and the mission is planning, strengthening, and connecting individuals and organizations for sustainable growth in Eleuthera. So one of the key factors that led us to join forces with the One Eleuthera Foundation was the fact that they have been working and operating for the past 10 years in active community building in Eleuthera. And the 5 pillars that they've based it on, education, economics, environment, health and wellness, and culture and heritage, fit so beautifully in with the things we're passionate about and with the food and agricultural industry in general.
Over the years, we've been following all of the amazing work that One Eleuthera is doing, and just always very proud and impressed with how they are able to affect change on the island. And when this opportunity came up, it felt like a perfect marriage, because we have been incubating this dream of the farm that's about to be developed for 10 years. So when their needs and our dreams intersected, aligned at the perfect opportunity, it was definitely a no-brainer that we needed to join forces with them for both of us to achieve a goal that we've all been reaching for.
So we'll be moving to Rock Sound to join the existing team in Rock Sound. They have a great team in place already that are covering many elements of operations, from education to community building, and they have an existing farm that has been producing food for the last several years. Our goal is to come and help strengthen the farm team and to develop a model farm that can be an example of how to grow food in this country using a combination of technology with our understanding of what sustainable practices can and should look like in this country. One of the aspects of the farm that we're very excited about is that we are building a 1-acre cooling house. This is a retractable roof structure that allows us to grow outdoors, which is much of the year a beautiful environment for growing in the Bahamas. However, in any situation when it becomes unfavorable, we can then either close the roof and protect our crop. So we've seen at our family farm that we can grow beautiful vegetables all winter long, but when summer arrives, the intensity of the sun is so strong and the frequency of the rains so frequent that the crops will not survive through the summer. And we feel that this retractable roof structure will allow us to push these crops through the summer. So we will have a retractable roof shade that when the intensity of the sun becomes too strong at any point during the day, the roof will simply close and keep us in the shade, which brings a lot of cooling to the plant. When the rain comes, we can close the roof and the crop will stay dry. Also, another beautiful aspect of that is we're able to collect that rainwater, which is a very precious commodity in the family islands, particularly Eleuthera. So another great feature of this cooling house is that we can collect all our rainwater, and we are building storage to store 1 million gallons of fresh rainwater that we will use around the farm. We have protection from intense sun, we have protection from intense rains when it is windy, even in tropical storm conditions. The walls come up, the roof closes, we protect our crops. If, however, this storm continues to develop into a Category 3 storm or above, at that point the roof retracts and you're left with just a skeleton of cables and posts, and you would not lose your structure as you would lose a traditional greenhouse in a hurricane situation. In the Cravo structure, we're going to have a combination of soil production and hydroponic production. Hydroponic simply means that we're growing food without soil, and which is clearly a challenge in our country. And so we're growing food crops using water and fertilizer to feed the crops. So part of the CRAVO will be dedicated to growing hydroponic crops, and the aim there is that we will use a kind of a mid-level technology. There are some very high-tech hydroponic farms that are available, for example, Lucayan Tropical Produce here in Nassau. However, we're seeking to come in kind of mid-range, which is more reproducible by other farmers throughout the island. And we will be using these hydroponic techniques to grow tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, all leafy greens, lettuces in this CRAVO structure, God willing, throughout the entire year. Now, when we say hydroponic, that does not mean that we're using pesticides. We've shown that we can grow using organic pest control products, so that we can use hydroponic as a source of feeding the plants, but we can still grow without using synthetic pesticides. The vision is that this farm will be producing food that will be distributed up and down the island of Eleuthera, so that all residents and visitors to Eleuthera have access to beautiful quality, high quality, sustainably produced vegetables. And beyond that, we really have a strong vision that we want to carry all the other farmers along with us on this vision. So we will be designing our facility from the beginning as an educational facility. So we will be offering internships and workshops that we can educate the larger community, farmers and residents on food production practices. We are very grateful to the many individuals and foundations that have been supporting the One Eleuthera Foundation for the last 10 years. Incredible amounts of generous gifts have come forward to make what we now see at the campus there in Rock Sound.
However, as the vision continues to evolve, we recognize that we can make a grander impact on Bahamian agriculture for the entire nation. And this impact would significantly improve our economic standpoint, our health by improving and increasing the access to fresh fruit and vegetables, by training numerous individuals in these production methods that could really bring us to a new day in this country.
For us to move forward and really achieve the vision that we've been talking about and laying out involves us getting more land, involves building a packing house, involves a food processing facility, a tissue culture lab, all items that are achievable. We have the experience, we have the passion, the technical know-how to push forward with those projects. We're now looking to partner with groups and individuals to help fund those aspects to take this farm to the level where we can make the impact that we all envision and see as so necessary.
We are so grateful to be in the position that we are, watching this vision unfold and develop into a much grander vision that can not only impact the island of Eleuthera, but definitely to bring a brighter future to Bahamian agriculture for the entire nation. We look forward to partnering with you, and we thank you for your generous contributions.